Good morning, everyone, and afternoon, because I know it's afternoon in the mainland. I am all the way in Hawaii, so it's only 9:30 over here. So it's still pretty early. So I am excited to be here and sharing a little bit about what to expect of your mini Thrive experience or your Thrive experience, and make sure that you're taking it properly. So I invited my friend Nicole. Hopefully she jumps here in just a minute. And we're going to be talking a little bit about what to expect of the experience and how to take it properly, because it's super important, especially if you only have a mini experience. Then we want to make sure that you're taking it properly to have the best experience ever. And also, if you are receiving your Thrive experience for the first time, it is important that we do our 3 steps properly, as it all works synergistically together. And you want to have the best experience that you can, and also what to expect. I invited Nikki because her and I have 2 different experiences with this, and I wanted you guys to know that you could also have different experiences than everyone else, and we don't want you to compare yourself to others. So let me see if I can bring her in real quick. Thank you. Let us know where you are logging in from. I'm definitely in Hawaii, as you all know. Nikki is in Colorado. Hey, Nikki.
Hi.
Hi. I can see you. You're a little pixelated. Not sure if
I'm
you.
pixelated?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Okay,
look on
there.
the side, so I don't know.
Okay, good. Maybe it's just on my side. Oh, so they're joining us from Canada. Of course, Krista. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Tracy.
Yay. Okay, awesome. So I want you guys to go ahead and share this with any of your friends or customers that are starting their experience or are looking into starting their experience or just got their products. If you're sending them a mini experience, then definitely share this with them. So we're going to talk a little bit about first, what is that you get in your mini Thrive experience on your first month of the experience. So do you want to go ahead? I have them here with me.
I was
So
like,
do
I
you
have
want to go
to.
ahead?
Yeah, so you
We
can
are
show them.
ready, y'all. We know what
So
we're doing.
when you get a 3-day trial or mini experience from a promoter, if you order it, if they put it through our Lavelle Cloud office, you get this cute little box that it comes in, and it comes with 3 days of vanilla lifestyle mix, 3 days of the men's or women's capsules, and 3 days of our regular DFT. And then you also get a brochure. Hang on, I have one of those. I don't knock myself over.
We don't want to do that. I am loving your hair, girl. I'm totally digging it.
You know, I've never really liked short hair, and it's like growing on me. But look at these like little ringlets back
It's so
there.
cute.
I want the top to curl. Okay, side salvage. Okay, fine. You get this little brochure with it that tells you everything that's in the men's or women capsules, the lifestyle mix, and the DFT, the regular DFT. So that comes in it. And generally, I know I do it. I'm pretty sure Christina does it. If you're talking to one of us, we send you how to take it correctly. But we also try and get you to hop on the phone with us just so that we can explain it, because it's very different listening to someone explain it versus reading it. Like, I know I interpret things differently when I read it versus having someone tell it to me. So sometimes the directions can be misconstrued, and it's really important that you take the product how it is described to be taken.
So the first thing that you want to do, I keep these babies right beside my bed with a full glass of water. So make sure that the night before that you want to start, go ahead and put these babies right beside your bed, because as soon as you open your eyes, you're going to want to take 1 to 2 capsules, and the instructions will say 1 to 2 capsules depending on your sensitivity to caffeine. Okay, now our products don't but some people are very sensitive to even just a little bit. So we want to make sure that you take 1 to 2 capsules as soon as you wake up on an empty stomach with a full glass of water. What's our second step? Our lifestyle mix, okay? Our lifestyle mix is full with prebiotics and probiotics. So again, you want to do this in an empty stomach. So 20 to 30 minutes after you take your capsules, you're going to want to go ahead and make your lifestyle mix. Now, we prefer for you to do it with a glass of water, maybe some ice, but some people prefer to do it with milk, almond milk, coconut milk. That's okay. If that's the way you want to do it, this is your experience. Go ahead and mix about 8 to 10 ounces of water or any liquid that you will like, and shake it really good and enjoy it. This is not something that you just sit for a very long time. This is something that you do pretty quickly. Just go ahead and take it. And then while you're drinking that lifestyle mix or right after you finish, go ahead and slap on your DFT, okay? You're gonna wanna make sure that you put it on a lean muscle area. A lot of people ask me, where is the best places to put it? That really just gonna depends on your body, right? We all have places that through our experience, we learned that we love the most, that we feel it the most because our blood circulates better on that area. I know that one of our friends, Addie, likes it on the left side of her arm. That's just the best place for her. But we can put it in any other places. You want to make sure that if you put it on your left side of your body, it can be your calf. It could be, I love this area right here, or near the collarbone. This muscle right here is my best. That's where I feel it the best. Your arm, your forearm, there's different parts of your body, your lower back. You can hide it if you don't want to show it. But just make sure that it is a clean area. If you use a lot of lotions, or maybe your soap normally leaves a little residual, or you have a little bit of oily skin, which some of us do, go ahead and clean that up really well with a little bit extra soap and water, or best that we have found is go ahead and use some alcohol to clean it up, and then you'll be good to go. Yeah.
Or if you live in a humid area, we found that in the humider states, people have issues because of the humidity. So you definitely want to dry out the skin a little bit before you place the DFT, because it can, because of the oils in their skin combined with the humidity, it can cause it not to stick as well. And they stick very well. Like they're waterproof. I've been in the shower with them, hot tubs, the ocean, you name it. They don't come off unless you really want them to. Like, they come off very easily, but once you stick them, they stick. So
I scuba dive with it for hours at a time, so mine doesn't fall off. So just make sure that you're really cleaning the area, and if it's very humid on the area that you live, then just make sure that you really pat it really well, dry it out really well. And when you stick it, the best thing that I found is go ahead and press your hand on the DFT and let it warm up a little bit with your hand so that glue, kind of gets in there really well. Okay. And then when you take it off, you may find a little bit of residual around it. That's just oil and dirt that you see around. When you take it off, just go ahead and clean it up really well. You want to take all that residual out of your skin so your pores can breathe. And a good thing that I found is baby oil or coconut oil. Even the eye makeup remover is fantastic to take that little mark out of it that it's just dirt that is left in there. So I like using that because it also hydrates my skin as well. So you want to put it on the other side of your body whenever you take it off, so that way you let it breathe. So what other things would you like to tell them about their mini experience, how to take it, or what to expect?
So I have a love-hate relationship with our 3-day trials or 1-day samples. I love them, but I hate them. And the reason being is because I was the product of a 3-day trial. I was very skeptical about the product, so much that 3-day trial set in my house for over a year. My friend that tried to get me started on it kept asking, like, have you tried it yet? Have you tried it yet? And I kept saying no. I just kept moving it from place to place. Why I didn't ask her if she wanted it back or why I didn't throw it away, I don't know. After about a year, I finally said, do you want your crap back? And she said, I called it crap. And she said, no, I want you to try my crap. And I was finally like, fine, I'll try your stupid stuff. And here I am 3 years later, and I absolutely love what it has done for me from just a product standpoint. Like, I can't even tell you what the business side has done for me, but just from a product standpoint, like, it helped me so much. And I also love and hate the product, not the product, but the trials, because a 3-day sample, you may or may not feel something. Like, I started feeling it by day 3, thank the Lord, because had I not, I probably wouldn't have ordered more. But by day 3, I was at Shanann's house and I was ordering my month's supply, and I was like, what am I going to do now? Because I'm out of product and now I have to wait for it to get here. Well, she was such a wonderful friend to me that she gave me enough to get me through until my product got there. But then you have that gap. So you get a 3-day trial, say you start to fill it, then you have that gap of from the time you order to the time your product gets there. And let's be real, I hate to say it, our company is amazing, but because of COVID and the mail carriers on the other end of it, like, they're still shipping it out within 24 hours usually after you order. However, with whatever mail carrier we're using, things are taking a little bit longer. So normally you get it in 3 to 4 business days, but now it's taking like 5 to 7 business days.
I
And
even seen it taking, a little bit longer than that, depending,
yeah,
because the company it's even sometimes 2-3 days to process that order. So just make sure that now, especially through COVID, that you're putting that order in so we can get it to you as fast as we can. And just like Nikki said, she was a product of a sample. I wasn't. So now we're going to talk about what, she experienced it. And within 3 days, she felt that difference. This lady over here did not. I thankfully have bought my full month experience. So when Shanann got me started, I didn't have any samples. I went ahead and started my full experience. And by day 3, I was feeling maybe a little bit of mental clarity, more focus, but I wasn't sold on this. And it wasn't really until my day 14 that I woke up from the best sleep that I've had in the past 20 years, that I felt like a fog had lifted. And the best thing I always explain it is I could see life in a different color. Like, I was alert, I was energized, I was excited to start my day. And it was only like 5 in the morning, which that's weird to me because I was never a morning person. And do not talk to me unless I had a couple, cups of coffee. Talking about coffee, if you are a person that drinks a lot of soda or drinks coffee in the morning, be careful with that, okay? We always try to express that you should try to limit any type of caffeine intake while your experience thrives, at least for the first few days. I remember Shanann told me give it at least 3 to 5 days before you add your coffee again, because y'all, I told her I cannot live without my coffee and I don't want to have no headaches, because every time that I tried to stop coffee, I just had this humongous headache, right? And it's like, so I listened to what she had to say, and I didn't miss it. By day 5, I wasn't missing my coffee anymore. I was so excited to start my days. Like, I was like, that's the only thing that I can say that I could really feel on those 5 days is that I didn't need my coffee anymore, right? And it's like, so definitely was doing something for me, but it was so minimal that I wasn't really noticing it. I even after my first week, I told her, I don't think this is gonna work for me. And God, was I wrong. So Nikki, I know that we help a lot of people with mini experiences, and we try to share these amazing products with so many that ask us to, but there's always expectations of what they're going to feel when they first get this 3 days. Can you share a little bit about your experience with that? Especially you and I have two completely experiences. If I would have done a 3-day, I probably would have never ordered unless I really
right.
trusted my friend, right? And it's like, so what is your experience with this, and what would you share with others about that?
Well, first I want to address the comment because someone said if it's so importantly that you take it correctly, then it's the company's fault for not lack of properly instructing. And actually it's not, because the brochure that we send out, and this is if you don't send it from the company, this is a promoter's choice whether they send this out. But if you send it from the company, they send out the brochure for you, and it tells you instructions of how to take it. Year 1, year 2, and year 3. The reason I'm stating this is because how many people do you think take this lovely, beautiful little pamphlet that the company took time, energy, money to make, and they don't even look at it? That's another reason why, as a promoter, we try really hard to either address it in a text message with you, a messenger message with you, or we try and get you on the phone to explain it. So we are doing the proper instructions. It's just people lack to follow them sometimes. So anyways, back to what Christina was saying. Day 1, I noticed the mental clarity. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was going a little bit crazy, but in a good way, because I couldn't understand why I was so focused. I got up, I started my day, I took my capsules, 20 minutes later, I drank my shake, then I slapped on my DFT, and I went about my day, and I realized halfway through the day, wow, I got a lot done today. But I didn't feel anything really different, except that I noticed that I was more focused on what I was doing at hand. And I can only speak for me, but I very much am, I don't want to say space cadet-y, but kind of space cadet-y. I try to start 10 projects all at once, because I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, I need to get this done, this done, this done, this done, this done. And then I start doing all of it at once. I don't just focus on the laundry or loading the dishwasher or getting the kids breakfast. It seems to all happen at the same time. So with that being said, that day I was like, wow, I got a lot done. But what I noticed was, normally at that time when I was working my 9 to 5 job as a hairdresser, I would always not work 8 hours. I'd work 12 or 14 hours, because what I needed to get done in 8 never got done in 8, and it took 12 to 14 hours to get it done. So that day I got done early, and I was like, wow, what happened? And of course, Shanann messaged me and said, how do you feel? Do you feel any different? And I told her I didn't feel any different. The product wasn't doing anything, but I didn't realize what it was already doing for me. And then by that night, I had the best sleep I'd ever slept, I think, in 16 years. And I say that because that's how old Nicholas was at the time. He was around 16, and I literally had been in mom mode since the time I'd had him, meaning I woke up to every little noise. I don't know why, before you become a mom, you can sleep through anything. You can sleep through a bomb going off, and then you become a mom or a parent, and your hearing changes, and every little noise wakes you up. So with that, I slept that second night. I slept for 7 solid hours, and my body needed it so much, because I was getting up every 2 to 3 hours, checking on the kids. I'd get up and pee and walk through the house and look at things, and everything was fine. There was nothing or screw or a mess or anything like that. That was the way my body was functioning. But that night, I slept for 7 solid hours. I woke up the next morning and I felt great. But I also thought, am I getting sick? Because I normally wouldn't sleep that long unless I was getting sick. But I felt amazing, and I was like, it's not the Thrive. I just slept good because I slept good. However, on day 3 is when I really noticed, because I hate, with a passion, I hate laundry. I hate it so bad. It's never done. I joke with people and say I should live on a nudist colony, because that's how much I hate laundry, but I'm also a prude, so I would never live on a nudist colony. However, that morning my husband gets up between 4 and 6, depending on when he has to be at work, and he got up, got in the shower, and I got up and I started doing laundry. I usually don't do laundry. Well, back then I didn't do laundry in our house. My husband did it because I hated it that much. So, and everybody laughs at me, it's just never done. It's never complete. No matter if it's all done, you're still wearing the clothes you have on, and you still have to wash them. So I never feel fulfilled that I got the laundry accomplished. So that's why I hate doing it. But that morning I started doing the laundry, meaning my husband comes out of the shower. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm up, which never happened. I'm very much a morning person if I wake myself up on my own merit, but I was not a morning person if you woke me up. If my kids woke me up, I was just crabby. Don't talk to me if you're the one that woke me up, because you don't want the wrath of waking me up. So he comes out of the shower. I'm happy. I'm it's 5 in the morning. I'm up and I'm folding laundry. And he just looks at me and goes, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I feel great." And he was like, "What is wrong with you?" And I was like, "Nothing's wrong with me." And he meant because I was folding laundry. Like, he literally thought there was something majorly wrong because I didn't do the laundry. So, I mean, that was day 3. And by that day, I literally, like, I called Shanann in the afternoon. I was like, "Okay, what do I got to do?" And she was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "I thought it wasn't working for you." And I was like, "Something's doing something because I feel better. I slept great last night. Like, I'm doing more things today. I was like nice to my children. And I don't mean to say that I'm not nice to my kids, but like back then I was a yeller. I yelled a lot because I was just so tired and run down all the time. And it didn't matter no matter what I was doing, it wasn't working. Like, my nutritional gaps were huge. Like, I had a slew of lists of vitamins that every year I'd go in for my checkup with my doctor and they'd be like, "Oh, you need to take vitamin C, you need to take vitamin D, you need to take this," because we're just deficient in things. Our bodies can't absorb everything. So I don't know, it's just been huge for me. Sorry, I'm reading something. My eyes still are adjusting. Someone said sleep with a white or black label DFT stops their sweating at night. I tried it and oh my God, it works. So if you're a woman going through the change, I can 100% tell you it's a game changer. just leave it there. It's a game changer for you. What else do you want to talk about, Christina?
So definitely, just like she said, we all a little bit different. For me, the things that she experienced did not happen until my day 14. Actually, I could say about 70 to 80% of my customers may feel something in the first 1 to 3 days, but that 70, that 30 to 20%, it doesn't feel it until around day 10, most of them. For me, it was a day 14. So you really have to give this product enough time to work on your body. You're not going to have a change in your body. Like, you're not going to lose the weight that you gained in the past few years. You're putting natural products in your body. And that is the most important thing for me. This is not a magic pill. And I know that a lot of us want that ratification right away. If we're going to spend money on a product, we want to see it work for us. Like, I need it now. But this is not like going to get your nails done or your hair done and putting makeup on, okay? This is something that you're putting in your body. You absorb nutrients different that we absorb nutrients. Like, I have health challenges that, for me to absorb those health, those healthy stuff, my body was having a little bit more difficulty than Nikki had. Okay. And it's like, it could be that you've been putting something in your body that needs to be taken out before this product can really fill in those nutritional gaps for you. Your experience continue to progress through time. Okay. And it's like, this is a lifestyle change. This is something that it could help you in so many different ways. If all you want to do is to lose weight, you can, but you got to put a little bit of effort as well. You have to make the right decisions. Also, if you wanted to change your life for a long, long time, these products can help you through that. And we are here to help you through your journey. So all you have to do is like contact one of us. We'll be happy to help you when you create your free account. It's completely free to create an account with Lavelle. You just need our links. We create that account. And then we are able to send you that mini experience. And we want you to be in contact with us. We want to be in contact with you so we can help through your journey. Like one of the ladies here said that she's a little bit sensitive to caffeine. Let us help you through that. We will give you the right instructions to help you start with that. I just had a customer that I gave a mini experience to that had that same issue, that she has tried it before. And she was a little bit scared of starting all over again. This time around, with the instructions I gave her, she fell in love with the product and she bought her first month. So allow us to be your guide, because we've been doing this for a very long time. We have seen so many different people in our life that this has changed their life for the better. And we want to be able to be there for you and help you through your own experience. So thank you so much for everyone that joined us. And we will get back to you, to the ones that have, messages. Casey, I know that you have an account with me, and I go ahead and I sent you a message. So I'll be happy to send you that mini experience, and anyone else that is in here, we'll be happy to help. So thank you so much. Thank you, Nikki, for sharing your experience.
Well,
Anything else
wait
that you
one
wanted to
second.
add?
I do. Someone just commented on my skin. So, guys, mine and Christina's skin, the reason it looks this way is because of Thrive Skin. We have a skincare line. I used to be a Mary Kay girl, and I'm not anymore. I'm a Thrive Skin girl. Like, this is all Thrive Skin. You want to know what I have on my face today? I have on some eyebrow. Wow, I couldn't even remember the word. I have on some eyebrow powder because if I didn't, I wouldn't have eyebrows. And I have on some mascara. Otherwise, this is my skin. There's nothing else. I don't have any foundation on. I don't have anything else. This is just what Thrive Skin has done for me. It is such an amazing product. I can't even tell you. Like, my skin feels like my kid's skin. Like, I feel like a baby again, all over again. It's a really, we'll just go over that really quick. Where is it? I have it right here.
I just got a mini experience for the Thrive Skin as well. I just got a box. So I am planning to send it to a bunch of my customers and new customers that want to experience it as well. I'm excited about that.
So you start with our Thrive Skin pill. You do this 3 to 4 times a week, and I have the little packages. I could break out the bottle. They come in bottles, but I have the little samples right here. So
Yep.
Thrive Skin pill, you do this 1, 2, or 3 to 4 times a week in the morning and in the evening. It's like a gel. We should do live and do facials, Christina. So it's like a
Ooh, I love
gel.
that.
You do a circular motion, and you can actually feel the dead skin, like, from your face speeding up under your fingers. It's kind of cool and disgusting all at the same time. It's just, I'm a texture person, so it's kind of, yeah. But it gets rid of that. So then after you do that, you do the elixir. You put the elixir on. You wait about a minute to let it dry, and then you put on our moisturizer. I love our Thrive Skin moisturizer. Like, I buy extra bottles of just the moisturizer, and I use it all over my body. Yes, it helps with wrinkles and firmness. Like, I can't tell you my wrinkles, how bad. I can't even, like, get them to do it. That's how much. These used to be super, super bad. Like, if I go like that, you can see them. But, like, they used to be super, super bad when I first started, because I have a tendency to scowl, or I used to. I don't as much anymore. But I used to scowl a lot at people. Rusty bitch face, right? No, I don't have a rusty bitch face, but
Beep.
I would say it people because I don't say it. I just, like, and then it would come out in my face. Anyways, that being said, Thrive Skin has gotten rid of that for me. It's so soft. I don't have the wrinkles anymore that I used to. It's amazing. So
I
maybe
love
nothing
that.
left.
No, I love that. I actually have rosacea, and normally my skin gets really irritated and red and little dots and everything. And my skin have never been this good. And believe me, I've tried so many other different products and some amazing products that is working for other people, but for me, it was not doing enough, or just irritating my skin totally. So I am excited that they came up with this amazing product, because this is something that I use daily, twice a day. And I love, and it lasts for a long time, because literally, guys, you just need a couple pumps.
Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Like less
little
than a dime
tiny.
size.
Oh my God, it's amazing. You just put it everywhere. And it's still, after I put it everywhere, I go like this, and I put it on my hands, because y'all, I'm on my 40s, so I want my hands. It's like, oh my God, you see my cat? I have a little kitty, and he's always, like, messing up with my skin.
All right, I have it right here, so I just have to show you. So see,
Yeah.
it's gel. This is the peel. And tiny, tiny amount, like less than a pea size amount. So this little jar, if you're using it 3 to 4 times a week, it lasts 30 to 45 days, depending on you and your skin. And then, oh, it's not. This is it comes in the bottle. This is the moisturizer. It's a little pump bottle. for whatever reason, I don't have the elixir in that box. See, I ordered a box and stole the elixir out of it. I haven't opened up the other two yet. So give me just a second to open this box. And you can order them as a kit, or you can order them individually. So like maybe you just want to start with the pill or the moisturizer. You can order them individually on our website. Okay, and then this is the little elixir. But not only do we have that, so I used to use, because it's not, they don't have a cleanser, then we came out with our charcoal bar soap. I use this as my cleanser. I use this all over my body. It is so dry in Colorado. I feel like I should live on a desert as much dry as my skin is. But since I started using our Thrive Skin line, I don't have to like douse myself in lotion every single day. So I use our charcoal bar for our cleanser. And then we have a hand and foot cream. We have a body scrub. The body scrub's amazing. And then we also have a charcoal mask. I use the charcoal mask, so I alternate every, when I'm not using the pill, I use the charcoal mask, so.
I do as well, and it's great.
People that have sensitive skin. My husband has super sensitive skin, meaning like we're very careful about what type of laundry detergent we use. When I met him, I stopped wearing perfumes. I like perfumes. His skin can't handle it. He breaks out in a rash. So like we're very cognizant of the things that we use with our like clothing and stuff. So even with that, he uses our Thrive Skincare line. Absolutely loves it. He has really, when he gets really stressed, he breaks out with acne everywhere, like head to toe acne. Like the man, I don't know how he gets completely, but when he's super stressed, so like he uses Thrive Skin and it has helped tremendously with that. So sorry, I went on a tangent.
That's okay. You know, our skin products are amazing. They're also natural. They're vegan free. They're vegan, actually. They are the best thing that I have ever tried. Even my daughter, we used a charcoal mask and the charcoal soap. She loves using it. She feels special. We have like little, spa days.
Yeah,
and
family, I love that too about it. Madison, too. We use it with the little ones.
Mm-hmm. I do use it. She loves the little moisturizer, and we really, it's just really just trying to give your family the best of the best that we can. And the best thing about this, y'all, is that you can earn it for free. Let's just say that. Let's finish with that.
No, Pamela, they do not test on animals.
No, we do not. No taste on animal. It's vegan. It's amazing. There's nothing there that will hurt you. Just always read about it. If you're allergic to something, same thing with our products. Before you go and get a sample or buy the product, go ahead and read. We have PDFs on all our products, and you know your body better than anyone else. So go ahead and check it out before you make that decision, or talk to us so we can guide you through it, because it is important that you have a good experience. So like I was saying, you are able to earn it for free when you have 2 friends that joins you on this experience. You have your own link. When you create your free link with Lebel, okay, it's completely free, just like a Target account, okay? There's no credit card to put in there or anything like that. You do not have to buy the product to be able to refer friends to that link. That link will have your username that you choose, .lebel.com. What happens is that when they order and they select auto ship with, by the way, it is cheaper, they will get they will be able to get free a lifestyle mix every time that auto ship runs, which is a $44 savings, which is huge. And you will be able to earn credits the next month to earn, to get your products completely free. So it could be that you did not order, but you still get your products for free. So just remember that. Allow us to help you get there. If that's what we need to do, we'll work with you. We'll work with your friends and family to achieve that so you can start your healthy lifestyle again. So thank you so much for everyone that joined us. We will be answering any questions right after this, and follow up with our customers that are in here. I know we have a few of both sides, so we will be working with you guys and help you get your mini experiences or try any other products that you've been looking for. So thank you so much for joining us today. We love you guys. Hope you have an amazing day. Love you, Nikki. Bye, guys.